What's going on, guys? Gomes here back again on another MLB The Show 19 Diamond Dynasty video. Thank you all for the overwhelming support once again. I know you guys are probably getting tired of hearing me say it, but I have to bring up the elephant in the room. So thank you guys so much for the support once again. But now getting into this video, of course, we are going to be talking about the first inning program and just give you guys some tips on how to complete it a little bit faster. You guys see, I'm not quite there yet, but after using a few of the tips that I am going to be mentioning, I probably will have this done either by today or tomorrow, and you will see either one of those three on my team. And during this video, I also probably will go over these three and tell you guys which one I would recommend that you guys pick, so make sure to stick around for that. But of course, the first inning program is the first featured program. We are going to see the second inning, third inning, fourth inning, and so on programs going into Diamond Dynasty, of course. First, I want to address a question that a lot of people have been asking me. Does this program expire? As far as I know, what's gonna happen with this program is once, because you guys see missions expire in 18 days and 2 hours from the time I'm recording this. As far as I know, somebody can back this up in the comments or let me know and clarify in the comment section if you do know more than I do, but I believe once these 18 days are done, that's when we are going to see the second inning program. And since when that comes out, all the next program stars are going to be added into the second inning program. So I think you only have like 18 more days to finish this first inning program. As far as I know, once again, I could be wrong on that fact, but I would recommend definitely try to bang this one out if you do want to get either one of those three cards and not have to pay for them on the market, or potentially even sell them on the market and get a good amount of stubs. I would recommend finish this within the next 18 days, which would be, I believe, on April 18th, actually, because it is April 1st today. So definitely I would recommend that you do that. And along with that, these missions that I was talking about, always make sure that you get these missions done. As you guys can see, there always is one exchange one, which is really easy. This cost me literally like 250 stubs, and that's 3 program stars right off the bat. Really simple. And then you always have 2 multiplayer ones, and you guys can see if it says square get new mission, I can re-roll this, and I'll do it just for a chance. 1 sacrifice hit, so tally 1 sacrifice hit in a ranked seasons, battle royale, or events game, anything online other than like play versus friends, of course. And then this one is a gold complete game. Like I said, if you do not want these, once I get new missions in 7 hours and 34 minutes, I can re-roll that. But like I said, I would recommend that you always get these missions done before that timer expires, because if you do, then you get 4 brand new missions that you can complete, and you have a chance to get a lot more program stores really quickly, so you can complete this fast. And like I said, if you do want to sell them, if you do want to sell one of the cards that you get, you will have the most amount of studs, because their price is definitely declining as more people get them done through time. But just go on a little bit more. Of course, you do have the moment challenges along with these, which are not required. I saw some people asking, do you have to do these? No, you do not, but they are a good way to get program stars, and I don't think any of them are abundantly hard, so I would recommend definitely get these moments done, because also you do have a good amount of stubs and XP rewards that you do get along the way, and I think you even do get a couple of packs once you complete it. So I would definitely recommend that. I think the only difficult one per se is this triple threat: tally 3 hits, scores 3 runs, and steal 3 bases. I did give tips in my last video of moments, but basically just have this game go into extra innings. That's the best way I can recommend that you guys get this done. It's all in your hands. You can make it go into extra innings, so you can tally those 3 stolen bases. Usually that is what most people have the most trouble with. And of course, just have a lot of speed guys in your lineup, and you should get some stolen bases pretty quickly that way. But going back into the first inning program now, that gives you actually quite a bit of program stars. I'm not going to tally up exactly how many they go for, but they are a good amount. You guys can see this first inning collection gets you 75 program stars, but I don't think I would recommend that you do this. Of course, if you guys do not recognize, these are the 30 special edition diamonds, and if you collect 10 of them, you get 75 program stars. But that's the catch, you have to collect them, deeming them unsellable, and they're basically locked into your collection, which maybe that isn't the worst thing in the world for you, but I would not recommend that. For example, I have 3 of them right now. I wouldn't even know if I would want to collect 3 of them and have them locked in, because these each go for about 20k stubs, so that's just 60k stubs that I can never get back, and I don't think it's really worth it because these cards all go for about 40k. So if you collected 10 of them, that's a little bit less than 200k that you're basically locking into your collection and you can't do anything with, and it's just to make progress towards a 40k card right now that is going to deteriorate throughout time. So definitely do not do that. This first inning strikeout conquest challenge, this is pretty self-explanatory. It is a pretty short conquest map. You only have, what is it, 3, 4, 5, or rather 6 other rival teams, so it is pretty easy to complete. I would recommend that you guys do that. That is worth 30 program stars. Of course, I would recommend that you guys do the moment programs first and, keep doing these missions, daily missions throughout time to complete, and keep getting program stars. But I think Conquest definitely is a good one. But something I really would recommend, especially because now that we have our first event into the game, win 10 games in ranked seasons, battle royale, or events that gets you 30 program stars. Ranked seasons, 10 games, that could be a while. Those are 9-inning games. Granted, some people might quit out early, but that definitely could take a while. Battle royale, if you lose 2 games, you have to spend 1,500 stubs to get to your next entry. So of course, the first entry is free, but any other further entries is going to cost you 1,500 stubs. So I would really recommend it. Try playing some event games. The current event out right now, and there will be one more before this expires on the 18th. By the way, this one ends the April 8th. But yeah, this one for Cliff Lee. If you get 10 wins, you also get a bonus Silver Live Series player, which could be like a Joey Gallo, go for like 3k or something like that. But if you play it a little bit more, you could get a Hardware Cliff Lee and a Gold Live Series player, which don't go for that much. But if you win 10 games, 10 online games, you do get 30 program stars, which in my opinion, it's definitely worth it, because if you just play 10 3-inning event games, you're going to make progress towards that event. So if you want to, win 10 more games to get that Cliff Lee, you guys can. But nonetheless, just 30 program stars for doing that is pretty easy. That is something that I'm going to be doing a little bit later on today, just banging out some of those event wins. But that is pretty much all of the things, the self-explanatory things that you can do as far as program stars go. I really recommend, once again, to do these missions and always do them before that timer expires to make sure you always have the next 4 rolling in, and there's always consistent missions that you guys have to do. And then all of the moment challenges, again, are very important that you guys should be doing, because that is a good amount of program stars, and then you also get the XP and stubs, which are very vital. You guys know how important XP is. I've talked about that plenty of times, but one more thing that I do want to talk about before we get into which of the 3 players you should take is you earn program stars throughout playing anything. It works just as XP. Just by playing moments, battle royale, events, ranked seasons, you will earn program stars. There is no progression bar to show you how many you do game, but I think I saw somewhere playing a ranked seasons game, completing one and winning it, you get 5 program stars. Battle royale and events are both 3 program stars. So like I said, if you do those events and you get 3 per win and then another 30, that's basically doubling your program stars, and you are going to get 60 program stars through those 10 event wins, which is definitely something I would recommend. But now we are going to get into the first inning program, and at least in my opinion, tell you which guy that you should be picking. So I am going to move myself up here. First, we're going to look at Andruw Jones, 67-62 contact, 106-89 power. So he definitely has a pretty good bat, more so on the power side. 95 fielding, 94 reaction, and 82 arm strength. Very good defensive. Of course, you guys see he is a double diamond, and 72 speed, only 18 stealing. The biggest thing to know about Andruw Jones is I would definitely play these moment programs. Even if you don't want to do them, play the Andruw Jones ones, get his swing down, get his timing down, and see how you like him. That's another thing I really like about the moment challenges this year, is you have a chance to try out some of these cards before you actually make the commitment and pick one of them. So I would definitely recommend that you do that with Andruw Jones. Personally, I did pretty well with him throughout playing those moment challenges. That's just me though. I know some people who find it to be hell and a half to hit with Andruw Jones. So that is personally up to your preference and who you really need on your team. personally, I think I am going to take Rich Gossage right here. 119 hit 9, 119 K9, 125 pitch clutch, 62 walk 9, which isn't the worst. 82 home runs per 9, which is pretty good. He has a fastball, a sinker, a sliding curveball, and a changeup, so a good pitch repertoire. And you guys can't see, but he does throw a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. You guys know the pitch speeds are ridiculous this year, especially on the higher difficulties online. So this is going to be an end game reliever that you are going to want in your bullpen. In my opinion, this is the guy that you are going to want to go for because, you know, you're going to get better outfielders than Andruw Jones. You are going to get better outfielders, and I don't know how long he's going to last on your team. Personally, I could see myself replacing this Andruw Jones within a month, possibly, if I don't hit too well with him. Rich Gossage, however, he's probably going to be in my bullpen throughout the rest of the year and be that, you know, lockdown reliever that I don't need to go out and spend the stubs on later on. So that's why I would recommend him. Cy Young, at least in my opinion, is the lowest that you're going to want to do. I'll actually move myself a little bit just so you guys can see. His pitches are super slow, like astronomically slow. His fastball is 94 miles per hour, but everything else is super slow. That could be good, also could be bad, depends on how you look at it. He only has an 82 hit 9, 92 K9, and 99 walk 9 is good, so he does have good control. He has actually three curveballs pretty much if you count that screwball as a curveball, fastball, and a changeup. He has good break, but not so much along the lines of velocity. Good stamina, but personally, I don't like his windup. Personally, I think any pitcher that has a long windup is kind of annoying to use, at least in my opinion, and I just don't think that he's the best. In my opinion, he is the third. Rich Gossage is the first guy I would take, then Cy Young, or no, Rich Gossage, then Andruw Jones, then Cy Young. Of course, they all go for relatively the same price, so if you are looking to just sell them outright, I guess you would go for whoever's going for the most at the time, but I would recommend at least trying them out. I think this Gossage, for example, is definitely a 30K card, and you can probably pick up, if you want to get the Andruw Jones, pick up this Gossage for 30K. Although I would wait until the end of this program, you know, more so along the lines of like April 15th, April 18th, because they might go for 20K, because this is a relatively easy program to complete. A lot of people are getting done with it, and their prices are crashing. Their prices are deteriorating, which kind of shows everything in the market. Trout's only going for less than 200K. Market prices are definitely low this year. I am honestly not too sure what's going to make out of the market, but that is the best advice I can give you alongside the first inning program. Like I said, I should have this done either tonight or tomorrow, and then I'll have gameplay on probably the Gossage, which I take. I might pick up the Andruw Jones as well to just get another debut gameplay and give him a try online. But if you guys have any more questions or tips and help that you guys need, down below in the comment section, of course, go ahead and ask us down below, and I will give you my best advice possible that I can give you. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like down below. Hope you guys are great today, and there you guys was out. Yay!